Dish.com, you can make changes to your programming, make payments, view your monthly statements, and take care of many other account needs. You can even order the latest pay-per-view movies and sporting events. With the same login, you can also access over 20,000 free shows and movies at dishanywhere.com. If you haven't already done so, go to...
Thank you very much for choosing Dish. My name is Terry. How can we help?
Your name is who? What's your name?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can I hear you?
My name is Terry, sir.
Okay, are you a supervisor?
I do apologize. I can't really understand you. Can you repeat that one to me?
I said, are you a supervisor?
No, sir. I am just an agent. May I know the reason why you're looking for a supervisor?
Okay, well, I would like to talk to a supervisor or a manager, but it's no problem. The problem I'm having is last night I was trying to get my virtual hopper to work. Anyways, the lady, the lady assists me in getting it fixed or try to get it to work. Then afterwards, she told me that I was going to be charged for it. Well, I canceled it because I think it's no reason for me to be charged just to watch DVR movies. That means whatever you recorded. So later I was going to set up so I can get an actual second box. But she agreed and sent it out to me. Now I'm calling regarding the remote or whatever that she's supposed to be sending. And I was telling them I did not want it. Because due to the fact that before with you guys, my bill was only $53. The last bill I got was $60 and some change. I asked them about that. They said they was going to credit me back the money. They didn't for that. I know it sounds like $7, but I just don't want it to become a long-term issue because I'm not paying you guys with my card. I went on and had automatic pay, so I wouldn't have to worry about paying you guys. But if I have to go back to manually paying you guys, then that's what I'll do. But I'm trying to let you guys know I didn't want that extra service that you guys was trying to send to me. I argued with the lady on the phone about the situation, not trying to make a big deal, and we was just trying to cancel it to make sure you guys know. She's telling me that I have to have it, that I have to keep it. I wish you would have got the name so I could have told you the lady's name. But the only thing I just don't want is the remote. When the remote comes, I will ship that right back to you guys. I don't want it because I don't want it on my bill. I'm on a budget and I have everything in order.
I understand. No worries, sir. I'm going to help you out looking at that one here for you without speaking to my supervisor. I can perfectly, help you out without concern. But the charges, don't worry. I'm going to take care of that one for you, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're very much welcome. I want the customer as well, and I know where you're coming from. All right?
Okay.
So, for this one, may I know your name, please? Oh, beautiful name. For this one, Ashley, I am actually looking at your bill. And, basically, upon checking here in my end, Ashley, that the, supposed to be before, you've been informed that there will be a charge for the remote, right?
Yes, that's what we knew. And when they told us, after we did everything, she told us, "Were you going to be charged for the virtual?" I said, I thought it was free because it's through your own PlayStation. She said, "No, we're going to charge you for a remote." So I said, "Okay, I do not want it." And then she said, "Okay, I'll cancel it."
I am currently checking this one for you. So basically, Ashley, I actually checked here with my resources, and I am assuring you, Ashley, you actually need the remote control for your equipment, but you don't have.
I don't need the remote control because my equipment that I got in the beginning already came with a remote, and everything works fine.
All right.
No problem with the stuff that I have.
That would be fine, Charlie. So for that one, for the concern that you're calling about today, I am strongly, telling you that there is no charge that will be carried over to your bill. Don't worry about the charges for the remote control.
Okay, so my bill is going to be how much?
If that's the case, well, actually, in most cases, you'll be charged for $20, but since it is being already waived, so basically, you will not be in charge for $20.
I know, but my bill is going to be what at the end of the month?
Oh, the bill that you have in the account is actually $88.99.
No,
That
it shouldn't
actually
be.
includes
See, and that's another thing. It shouldn't be no $88.
Um,
My bill is
yeah, I am.
$53.
Let me finish first, all
Okay.
right? So that we
Okay.
can have a better information for this. Well, basically, as like what I have mentioned, that is actually the monthly charges, $88.99. But you are getting a $30 discount good for 12 months. So basically, your monthly charges will just be $58.99.
$53, right? Not 58,
Yeah.
not 60, $53 and change.
Well, this is actually $58.
So now how did it become from 53 to 58?
Okay, let us just take this one by one. All right.
Okay.
It will become $58 because of the as I can see here on my end that you actually let us just take a look first on the last time that you make a payment. You make a payment on the 6th of May.
Yeah, my last payment was $60, 60 and some change.
Yeah, $60. No, I am. Yeah, you are.
And then hold on. Then I called you guys about that. Why is it more money? And I haven't even did anything, no changes at that time. The lady told me, oh, that's just in case something goes wrong with your dish or if there's a problem, if a tree falls on it. I said, well, where I stay, there's no trees to fall on the dish. So what do I need it for? She tried to come out with another excuse why I need to charge you that extra money. Finally, we got to the end of it, just like I'm arguing it down now. She said, okay, I'm sorry, we won't charge you for that. And then I said, well, how are you guys going to give me back? Oh, we're just going to credit your account. You know me, I got on the phone, called the bank to check, and it has not been credited back yet. But I was going to give it till the next time I had to pay the bill. You know, because maybe you guys don't move as fast as I do. So that's why I was going to go back. When I pay the bill again, I was going to see if they credited my little money back onto my card or what did they do about that situation. See, only thing, I mean, I love you guys' service. But the thing is, I don't like the fact that you guys seem like y'all want to put a little more money here and add a little more money there. And that's a no-no. Especially on me, that's a no-no because I am very nosy on everything. I'm not letting it just slide by. I don't care if it's $2. I'm going to call you about $2 because I want to know why are you adding this extra money onto my account. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, I guess as I have told you, I want to customer as well. So basically, you are actually pertaining for the $53 of the previous bill that you are paying, like on the 15th of February and the 15th of March, right?
Right.
You are getting me $53.68 because you actually have 4 promotions. You actually have 4 promotion adjustments inside as well. That is the reason why you are getting a $53. But on the 15th of March, your Blockbusters at Home promotion for $10, but for 3 months has been expired, as well as the $45 for your 4 premium channels. So as you've noticed, after this, all of this promotion has been expired, and your bill and the
Okay, hold on. On that situation, hold on. On that situation, I talked to them when it first happened. Before my bill was even due, I talked to them on that situation, and we already assigned and had it all situated already. So that about the extra channels, I had agreed to drop them, and we had already agreed. Just like I'm asking you how much is my bill, it's what I did last time. So I already knew that my bill was 53 and some change, and it shouldn't have changed. I was just, like I told you, surprised about the 60, but I just dealt with it by calling you guys, and then I was gonna wait till the next month to see if it went through. Now somebody's trying to charge me extra money for other things that I'm not gonna even use. I'm not gonna use this stuff. So why is it? I don't understand why is it so hard to just say, okay, you don't want it, we take it off, you don't get charged for it. When they come to your house, ship it back to me. I'll ship it back.
Sir. I understand. I understand everything, but if you will just give me a chance to explain to you this, we will have a better information why do you have a $58 on your bill. Instead of, it will basically, like what I mentioned earlier, that your monthly charges should be $88.99, but you are getting a $30 promotion bid for 12 months. That is the reason why you only have $58.99.
Shut up.
So, for this one, sir, I see here on my end, we haven't, generated your use bill. So, that is the reason why we cannot, explain to you everything since we still don't have the bill for the June. But if you will generate it, we can perfectly assist you and explain to you everything why you have the $88 or, 58. Well, basically the $58 that I mentioned to you, monthly bill that you should pay to us because, you are getting a $30 discount every month good for 12 months.
Yeah, I understand that, but I just don't want my bill back to the 53. So whatever extra, so whatever charges or mystery charges that's gonna appear on my bill, I just don't want to see them next month.
So if you want, sir, we can actually have this one. Let me just go right ahead and take a look here in my resources.
You said, wait, say that again?
I am actually, verifying here in my resources if what is the best, resolution that I can give you.
So my bill is back to $53, right?
I am trying to do that one for you.
I don't understand what you're trying to do, though, if that's what my bill was.
I am actually working it out in order for you to have a lower bill than $58.
No. I'm not trying to get a lower bill. I'm trying to get my actual bill. My bill hasn't changed since I started with you guys, and now all of a sudden it's starting to change. This is the problem I'm having with companies. You guys keep trying to add little things on here and there, and that's not right to do people like that. First it's 3. I know it's 3, and then it's 5, and then it's 7, and then it bumps up to 88. Then it's 160, and it's like I didn't ask for all that. All I asked for was the bill you guys gave me for the year.
I perfectly understand you, sir. Nobody wants to get charged for anything that we didn't use, right? So for this one, sir, I would just like to set your expectations that we are not, we didn't manage your account. We did not make any changes on it unless you told us to do so. So for this one, sir, upon checking here that nothing has been changed, only those promotions that have been expired why that you are getting this amount for this one. But I hope my colleague was able to explain to you this discount that you are getting and also the package that you should pay or the package that you have on your account. So basically I am explaining to you this one for the sake of, better understanding. If you will just have a calculator for this, I'm gonna go right ahead and walk you through in order for you to have the better information for this one.
I really don't even need your calculations. I would like to talk to a supervisor so he can tell me the same exact thing that you're going to tell me.
No.
I don't mean one of your buddies. I don't want one of your friends either. I just want a real supervisor.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
I hope you saw my intention of helping out the best way that I can today.
Okay, cool.
Kindly hold on. You're welcome. Kindly hold on the same line, please.
Because it's the second part. It's not. If you listen to the music, you can tell it's from somewhere else. It's not from here. Everybody that talks to me on the phone has an accent. So you already know they're not in California.
Thank you very much for patiently waiting on the line, Ashley.
Yes.
Okay, while my supervisor is doing the screen call as of this very moment, but you know what? I just see here in my end that the protection plan has not been removed after you remove those premium channels that you have on the account. That is the reason why it went up to $58. But if you wanted to, I can take care of $7. All of the charges for the $7 here, it will be credited to your next month's bill. Would you like me to do that?
I just want to know.
Um,
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to figure out how do I even get the extra money onto the account when my bill was fine until I called you guys about the virtual hopper. And then once we figured out we're not going to use it because you're getting charged for it, and I said I did not want it. Today I get an email telling me that I got charged for it. And it's like, did I get charged just to call you guys to get any information on it? That's what I'm just curious.
Well, the only charge that we have here is for your digital video recorder service. That is $12.
Yeah, why do I even have a $12 bill for that?
That is for the equipment fee for your digital video recorder.
So now you're gonna charge me for now I'm getting charged for the DVR to be here.
Yes. So if you're gonna remove this protection plan, which is $7, you will only have $51.99 on the account on your monthly charges.
We already been through that. I told them to remove that when they first put it on there. I paid the bill.
I understand.
And we talked, and they said they was gonna credit me. Of course, I was giving you guys till next time I pay you guys to see if you guys was gonna credit me, because they sure haven't put it back on my bill. Because I checked 72 hours from there. I checked because I know that's usually how long it takes for you companies to reimburse you your money.
I assured you that I'm gonna remove the protection plan for you so that you will not be charged for $7. With the charge that you have on this bill, it will be carried over on your next month's bill. It will reflect as a credit or discounted for $7.
Okay, so that's going to be credited to my following bill.
Yes.
Okay, so
your next month's bill should only $51.99.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's all I asked for. And then you guys, if you did send a remote, I will ship that back to you guys.
Not a problem, sir.
So it won't be no issues because I don't want to be holding anybody's things, So okay, that's all I wanted to take care of.
Okay, so hold on a second. Let me start this one for you.
And what is your name?
My name is Terry, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, so you're very much welcome. So for this one, sir, I already waived the fees over the $7, so it'll be reflected as a credit on your next month's bill, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're very much welcome. I hope you felt my intention of helping out the best way that I can today.
Say it again.
I hope you felt my intention of helping you out the best way that I can today.
Oh yeah, you helped me. That's all I needed.
Thank you very much, and you have a pretty ahead. So I really, really do apologize for this confusion and for the inconvenience.
It's okay. I just know not to call you guys unless it's an emergency.
Yeah, you're different. No worries. I take care of all the concerns that you just called in today, so there'll be no other, $7 that will be charged to you for the protection plan on your next month's bill.
All right, thank you.
You're very much welcome. You have a great day ahead, and bye for now, sir. You can take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, did you see all the stuff I had to deal with? And this ain't just Dish doing this. DirecTV's doing this. All these satellite systems are doing this. What they're doing is they're trying to give you a promotion. You sign up for the promotion, and you get, of course, a cheaper bill. And little by little, they start adding things onto your bill. Now, $7. Come on, man. It's just $7. But my thing is, I was making a big deal about it because why are you charging me an extra $7? On top of that, you was trying to send me a remote for a virtual hopper, which should be free because I already own the PlayStation. The PlayStation is mine. And now you guys are going to charge me for something that's mine. Even when I told the lady I was going to go out and buy a hopper, they were still going to try to charge me to use my hopper. And originally, when I first set up the system, I got it for the living room and a bedroom. So I should have got a hopper with the system. And then they didn't send me with the system. The guy told me, well, if you have a smart TV, you could just connect it to your smart TV. Well, that was when smart TVs was a little higher. Now they're coming down to a reasonable price. So I'm just telling you guys out there at YouTube, keep an eye on your bills. Make sure you keep an eye on these satellite systems. And make sure they're not jipping you, because they're trying to charge you for every little thing. And like I say, my bill is prompt, and they just try to add little things on it little by little. And a person that's busy, don't have the time to really be checking their account like that, guess what? You guys is getting got for $7, $10, $15, $20. Because when you call and ask for information on it, they give you a big runaround about the whole situation. And you get tired of dealing with it. So what you do? Hang up the phone, say I'm done. Okay, I'll just pay it. Or you'll say, I'm canceling this. I don't want this anymore. And then they charge you with a big bill because you're in a year or 2-year contract. And that's the way the game works. So you guys with these satellite systems, make sure you keep an eye on your bill. That's all I got to say about this. Some Mo Pro coming at you. Peace.